It is onward and upward here today, my friends, with Chaos Tray 246. We got a full-blown guide for you here today, so thank you for tuning in. We'll give you the 4 T's, the tactics, the team, the treasures, and the toppings, as we always do. And this one is fairly hard and difficult, so I love to iterate on the go. We'll see how it goes, as always, and give you the team to succeed. Now, with that said, if you have a question, if you got a comment, if you want to share a team, all that fun jazz, let me know, because we love to hear from you and share here in the community. On top of that, come swing by the Discord server and say hello. Now, let's go ahead and get into Tray 246. The timestamps are available to you down below. All right, so this one's a little tricky. Here we can't have charge cookies, we can't have healing cookies, and our cookie limit is actually 4. These ones can be very, very difficult because we need to make up a lot here between these ones and do some iterations here to be successful. Now, sometimes you could run all attack cookies and push all the things back, and we'll talk through some of these different things. You can run defense, you can run healing strategies, you can run more attack healing mix, all those things. Now, here in particular, these are the enemies that we have: Pomegranate Scarab, we got Tainted Vine Sprite, we got Red Pomegranate Snake, Tainted Pomegranate Crow, Pomegranate Cake-Hound, and Tainted Leaf Sprite. So we got to figure there's probably a couple waves here, at least 3, I'm going to guess. So we'll see as we continue to go through. And then here is the strategy that we're running: a double defense supported by good attacker and PV on heal. What we are going to change though here is we can go a big heal still here, right there with Cream Puff. The other option that we could do is Snapdragon as an example. So that's kind of how you want to think. The other good one that can work really, really well here in the 4 coverage actually is Cotton. So we might try Cotton first, because you can use the sheep to create some distance between you and the problems. Right now we'll keep these 2. What we're actually going to do is we're going to drop one of these cookies. So we'll start with Wildberry, and then we're going to stay on the attack orientation here and still take advantage of our rally effect, because of the new mermaid update, which is awesome. We got a ton of great content on that you can check out. Now, here in terms of the toppings, we have more detailed topping guides on the cookies. You can check all those out, but quickly we'll go through this here. We got solid almonds here. We have chocolate chip for Moonlight. Now, additionally, I recommend resonant here. We do have a resonant there. I should be on resonant here. Additionally, here, similar style with Black Pearl, you can be on resonant. On top of that, we are on the chocolate chip set to continue to try and take advantage there. We could always flip to attack. And then here on Cotton, similar chocolate chip set for cooldown, because we want to keep casting the little lambs as possible, said Little Bo Peep. All right, who lost her sheep? Now, with that, in terms of the treasures, we're focused on an attack. So we're going to go with Old Pilgrim Scroll, Squishy Jelly Watch, and Dream Conductors. Now, things that you can think about in terms of swapping, you can always think about more crit. You can move down here. Disciples Magic Scrolls, always nice to get a little bit extra defense. It can make a big difference on your team. And then additionally, some of these other things in here, depending on how you pivot, can work really well too. But those are just a couple easy switches. So that is the team, that's the strategy, that's the toppings and the treasures. Let's go ahead and start our first run here, and maybe again we'll have to iterate if we get through this on the first time. So again, big piece here, we keep Cotton in there. So losing Wildberry is going to be a problem out of the gate. Now, the other problem there is we could have tried to time this stuff maybe a little bit better. There you go. So again, one of the things that you can use to be successful here is we're actually going to pop Hollyberry in, because the pushback and the stun gives us just a little bit more time in order to get up our friends here, and give us a little bit more survivability. Let's go ahead and give it a try. And we can make a tweak. And as we always say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Hollyberry's in trouble. So right there is where we're going to want to really play this. There we go. We can stay on top. There it is. Okay. So here we go. We're clicking. We're on it now just a little bit. We don't want all that stuff to go off. There it did. Uh-oh. Now here goes cotton again. As long as we can get that off. Oh, very, very close there. It's very, very close. So big thing there to pay attention to in terms of that piece. Let's maybe take a look at a little bit other defensive strategy here. So again, timing was a little bit of a challenge there. A couple other things. Again, no charge cookies, no healing cookies. So one of the things you could run that I've seen work before too. Let's go ahead and do this and give this one a shot. So we're going to run pumpkin. Sometimes we can place our friend here right away. That gives us enough defense to push things back and survive through. There we go. And get pom pom on there again. There we go. Watch this. Here we go. Get that smack out there. Cotton. There we go. Reset. Here we go. Cotton timing. Pom pom. Get in there. There we go. Uh-oh. Our timing's just off slightly. Last wave. There we go. Everything get out. Get out. Oh, we did it. So there we go. So you can see how some of that iteration and strategies work. This one is in particular we call the jungle or the zoo, because it is a zoo with all the summon cookies. The other one that you could use is oyster cookie as well. That can make a big defensive push, those things, instead of pom pom. But pom pom, what I like, or pumpkin, gives you pom pom really early. So you saw that 1 second cooldown, get that out front, gave us enough distance between the casting of our other stuff, and then you kind of just keep offsetting it as an example in order to get through that particular stage. So let's go ahead and we'll pull back to this one here. We don't have enough. So in terms of recap, we gave you a couple different strategies. We started with the defensive move. Then we moved into another stronger defender with Hollyberry, tried to break the distance, not quite enough. We started to see some of that timing on the waves and some of the tricks that I talked about before. And then we moved into a no front line defense, leveraging the zoo strategy between cotton and pumpkin in order to place that distance and stagger some of those attacks. So as long as they're not double casting, you can kind of push the things differently and offset your runs. You can obviously do it on manual. I like to keep it on auto because you just might not click on some of those things fast enough, but maybe you're quicker than me, and that gives you a good way to get through. So in conclusion, I hope you enjoyed today's Chaos Tray 246 guide for you here and continue to progress upward, onwards, and upwards, as we like to say. Again, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. Do you like the iterations? You got a different team? Do you have a different strategy? We'd love to hear it. It's great to share here with the community. On top of that, come swing by our active Discord server. So thank you to everyone there too. And with that, thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this community. And thank you to all the members. There's something there for you as well. And additionally, down below, we got great ways to stay connected in the know and other great ways to support the channel. With that, again, thank you. We got a ton of great Cookie Run Kingdom content here available to you on the channel. More coming all the time, like Tray 247 and more. Now, with that, stay tuned, and in between, there's plenty here for you. Nonetheless, we'll continue to go onwards and upwards, my friend. Keep the jungle and the zoo in check, though. It can get a little crazy. All right, we'll see you soon.